Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Berry Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 18 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, entitled EARSHOT. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, I just thought of a funny joke. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry able to do his best work behind the scenes. Coming off of a beautiful episode, which somehow is rated lower than the Zeppo, but it was a beautiful episode nonetheless, with a beautiful twist. Buffy needs some time away from Angel after watching Angel and Faith make out, but Faith is still kind of the bad guy. The mayor's getting closer to the graduation day. A little bit of a disclaimer, we're a little under the weather, if you can't tell by looking at my face or maybe my voice. Some people have said it looks a little bit raspy. In my IRL job, we unfortunately, like, even though I'm work from home, we have some days where we're in office for teaching, being a teacher, but not in the sense you probably think it is. Going in to teach people how to do the job function, training them how to do the job function. We had a big flu outbreak, and everybody got sent home. So it is, I'm pretty sure I have something. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel weak. I feel tired, but not in the sense I can't sit here and watch this. My voice was worse a couple days ago, but now I feel where it probably sounds normal to you all. It sounds like dog shit to me. I got some Ricolas, some honey. I got some honey Ricolas in case I need it. I got plenty of water, drinking plenty of fluids. So that's just an update on what's happening here, like in real life. So if there is a moment where I maybe have to cut for a few minutes, you may see a random jump, or especially for Patreon peeps, coughing, which I haven't really ran into, then there may be a little jump ahead. So I apologize for my voice. We're under the weather, but we're doing okay so far, I think. We'll leave it at that. I probably talked about it too long already. But I think in this episode, I think one thing that's kind of lacking so far in this season is just school time. Like them being in school, or more shots of them in classes because they are seniors. But I do like the way the story is progressing. I'm still unsure if this is better for me so far than season 2 or not. But we still have episodes to figure that out, right? That's not something you figure out until the season's actually over. Ain't nothing to it but to do it sometimes. Oh, this is the opening to Scream 3? Or not Scream 3, Scary Movie 3. Oh, that boy in a fucking flesh suit.
You demons can't resist a run and stumble, can you?
Oh my god. Oh, there's multiples. Must about the fish monsters. Oh, I fucking caught that shit. That was cold-blooded. Hold that. Oh, that one's dead. The other one, he's went streaking through the quad.
One down, one gone.
Oh no. Buff, you got milk on you. That's the quickest, shortest little preview thing.
Eliminated several possibilities. It's not the ritual flaying of the demon Azarath, nor the
Azeroth Metrion, or Azeroth, you know, World of Warcraft.
That was kind of an anticlimax.
We don't know anything. The whole Faith Angel thing was for nothing.
No. If nothing else, Angel Charade has brought Faith's treachery into the open, and this information about.
Oh, you got poison ivy.
Useful. Eventually, I just need to.
Why you run up like that?
Terribly sorry, I was detained. That the demon Azarath will not in any way be involved in.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you later.
I'm sure we'll find out more soon.
Get fucking suckered, bro.
The demon Azarath?
So have you talked to Angel lately? Not really. Seeing him bad, even pretend bad, and with Faith.
He only kissed her for the greater good.
I don't know. To the naked eye, it looked like fun.
But it really, he had to stay in character. Like, you know, I don't think it was fun for him. Just because of how much he actually cares about Buffy.
Did you finish the reading?
Most of it.
Percy,
I'll finish it at lunch.
that's my little trooper.
I don't know what you're doing to him. I actually heard him complete a sentence. Had claws and everything.
You watch the game, right?
Wouldn't miss it.
See you, Hogan.
The boy got his ass beat once, got scared straight, and now he put some respect on Willow's name, even though that wasn't the Willow that fucked him up, but it still put some respect on it. You got a motherfucker around named Hogan. Don't name your kid Hogan, because Hogan's too close to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And what a guy. Your hand's really itchy. You don't even notice it, but that's another part of the Slayer life is she has to mix out. She has to miss out on her schooly functions. Her schooly functions? That's hitting on my brain ain't fucking wired right at the moment. Has to miss out on these things. And all of her friends go to a basketball game and she just has to just sit around. Go hunt demons.
A good touch. Not a... I hope it's not the outside part.
Is Hogan a demon? Hold on, my eyeball itches. Uh-oh. Cordelia's a cheerleader? What about the rest of the Razorback? Shit. And I thought the old boy Percy Jackson was our star player. Now it's Hogan?
I'm depressing lately. Have you guys noticed that?
I don't know. I always go straight to the obits.
The school paper having the obits is insane in the first place. But also, we didn't have a school paper. Did you guys have a school paper? I think it would have been fun to read about.
What? Was it a boy demon?
Oh my God. Get a demon dangalang. Oh, okay, doing everybody.
They are very good.
And I have to show support. He's needy. But I heard what you were saying, really. And I would be frightened too, but I'm sure you're gonna be okay.
That's very wholesome. Well, I'm all alone. There's no one beside me. And Faith is a bad guy. Hanging with the mayor.
Still got a mouth.
Don't grow a dingle dangle.
Sorry.
Yeah, mirrors. It's a vampire.
Okay.
I won't let anything happen to you if I can help it.
It's because he cares about you, Buffy.
No
At least when he has
matter
a
what,
soul.
I'll always be with you.
Loving is what I got.
Even if you're covered with slime.
Even if you got a fucking Jimmy Johnson.
I liked everything until that part.
I wonder if she and Wesley have kissed.
Really bugs you, huh?
What?
Cordelia and Wesley smooching.
Oh, he didn't say that out loud.
My mind.
He didn't say that shit out loud. Oh, earshot. Now she knows. Oh, that would drive me crazy. It's a really, really, really cool power to have, but it's also a dangerous one, dude. Because now you hear everything. Even people's, like, impulsive thoughts, you know? Because sometimes you be thinking shit that's just random or just chaotic or just awful. And you're like, how the fuck did that get up there? And everybody does it. Don't try to sit there and be all innocent. Like, you could be driving down the road, you know, the common one, driving down the street. You're like, man, I could just drive into oncoming traffic right now. You know, you have that thought process, like up in a hotel, like you're high up, and like, I could jump. Whoop. Or just horrible things throughout the day. Not all the time, but there's times you really just sit there and you're like, what if that person just stabbed that person right now? You don't want to hear all that stuff. You're going to think everybody's crazy, dude. I think I would have to leave that up to you all. Like, would you want to have the ability to, it's like something just flew into my eyeball. Would you want to have the ability? Hold up. Now I can't even think straight. It feels sharp. Maybe a Beetleborg flew in there. Hello. So yeah, I guess I should leave it up to you all. Like, if you had the ability to read people's minds, would you? Would you want to take advantage of that? Or would that be too overwhelming for you? Think of a character like Professor X, for example, or any other character that's had the ability to read thoughts and minds. Like, they get flooded with it and they have to filter it. Kind of like Bruce Almighty. Like, he had to filter all those prayers coming in. Like, you hear all of that stuff. That's very overwhelming.
I'd love to shove against that locker right now and just...
Oh, man. See, that's a real thought process, though.
Is this the thing?
That's
the aspect thing?
That's a very real thought process that somebody would have. And again, you're not going to do it, and if you have a sane mind at least. But like, you're like, damn, bro. Like, respectfully, I say, especially you're a kid, you got them hormones going.
Because
Shit.
I gotta say, if it is way better than a tail. I mean,
Really? Very astute.
Very
I
astute.
said something quite like that in my dissertation.
I know. I mean, I agree with that.
Yes, and doesn't that also explain Othello's readiness to believe Iago? Within seconds, he turns on Desdemona. He believes that she's been unfaithful. And we're all like that. We all have our...
I do have to say that I just talked shit at the beginning about them not spending enough time in school. And now I'm like, I think we're hanging on to this a little too long. It's so fucking hypocritical. I was like, man, I want more school stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'm scared it's going to get to a point where somebody catches on that she's like reading their mind and so they give her the wrong answer.
Our little internal Iagos that tell us our husbands or our girlfriends or whatever don't really love us.
You don't need
You
that.
never really see what's in someone's heart.
Yeah, don't need that at all. Damn, watch out for the sunlight, lady.
I've lived a long time, Buffy, and I'm past that. I've been with dozens of girls like her. More.
Oh, this honesty stuff is fun.
Yeah, you didn't have to do all that, bro. That's like Magnus. 1,700 people. Is that what he said? 7,000 people? 17,000? Fuck, I don't remember. She don't. I mean, I wouldn't want to hear it. But then at the same time, like, he's been alive for a long time, so it's... Oh, it's tough.
And there's no comparison.
Yeah, there's only one Buff.
I mean, 243 years, I've loved exactly one person.
See?
Oh. It is me, right?
Winner.
Next time, just ask.
Okay.
Buffy, be careful with this gift. A lot of things that seem strong and good and powerful.
Yeah.
They can be painful.
It can be very painful. Like, hold on, I'll wait.
Like, say, immortality?
Exactly. I'm dying to get rid of that.
Funny.
I'm a funny guy.
She can read our minds?
All of your thoughts, buddy. The honesty stuff, I mean, that does play a factor. Dozens or more. He has been around for a long time. You can't expect really nothing less, especially out of Angel, especially out of David, bro. It's a good-looking dude. He's been a vampire all these years. He's had his fair share. But I feel him. Like, maybe you're just not so much like, hey, here's everything. Here's everything I'm feeling. But at the same time, like, if you're not that way, you've got to also kind of be an open book. You can't keep everything reserved. Like, just ask. I feel like I'm in that same boat. Like, ask. Whatever. And I'll tell you. I think for a lot of people, you go through so much in life. Like, you have so many things and hurdles. And mine aren't leaps and bounds above anybody else's. There's numerous people that have went through the same exact shit I've been through. It doesn't make me special. But it doesn't mean you also... It doesn't take away from the fact or the ability to be able to discuss the traumas and things you've been through, right? But it's more or less just so many things have happened. There's so many emotions from this age to this age that it's like you feel all that stuff. There's not necessarily a numbness, but it's more of like maybe a quietness. You're just like, just another day. Got to go about it. But then if somebody asks, like, yeah, then you can discuss. I don't know. So I get what he's saying in that sense. That's not a bad thing, I don't think. But you have to be vulnerable enough to talk about it when it comes time. Therapy taught me that. Got to be vulnerable. If you can afford therapy, go to it. That'll help your ass more than you realize.
It's like all these doors are opening to all these little worlds, and I can just walk right inside.
No one else exists either. Buffy is all of us. We think, therefore she is.
She knows so much. She knows what Oz is thinking. I never knew that. Before long, she'll know him better than I do.
No, don't think that.
Oh my God.
I can't help it.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm sorry, I just can't.
You can understand your friend's point of view. I feel like I would think something really weird at the moment. Like, oh shit. Even if I've never thought that around the person, I'd probably think about some weird shit. And then it'd be like, oh, how do I... Oh, you know?
If you don't need me, I'm gonna follow the redhead.
Yeah, that's your baby. Buffy hearing a pandemonium of thoughts. She's about to drop her shit and scream, bro. I feel it. Everybody shut up.
I'll kill you all.
Oh, no.
I told them not to move you. They probably severed your spinal cord.
Cordelia's the only logical person. If somebody passes out or somebody falls or they have a potential neck injury, do not move them. You could fuck them up for life.
I'm okay.
Buffy?
No, really, I'm okay. Listen,
Jesus.
there's a killer in the cafeteria.
See, I've been saying for years that the lunch lady's gonna do us all in with that mulligan stew.
Xander.
I mean, what the hell's a mulligan?
Someone was thinking it.
It's a redo.
This time tomorrow, I'll kill you all. I have to find them.
What, y'all got, a school shooter?
A voice?
No,
Boy or girl?
I don't know.
Sound like a
It was
boy.
hardly human. It was so full of anger and pain.
Can't.
No, I have to find them.
Are you sure they meant it? Yeah, I mean, who hasn't just idly thought about taking out the whole place with a semi-automatic?
Jesus fuck, brother.
I said idly.
I know the difference. She, whoever they meant it, they're gonna do.
Well, that one girl says she hated her, but that seems too on the nose, yeah, for this show? That feels too obvious. The girl she kept getting all the answers from? That kind of would be a decent setup.
She looks so tired.
How horrible.
I'm not getting any more.
I bet it was Helga. Who could it be?
Shut up! I'm sorry. Just, could you guys not think so loud? Or so much?
Buffy, you should go home.
It's hard
I'll
not to
take
think,
you
bro.
home.
Yeah, okay, no.
But see, that's
Look,
the thing. Here's the shocking part. I think what this is telling us is Cordelia doesn't have an inner monologue. That goes back to that post from a few years ago that circulates every few months. It's like some people do not have an inner monologue. They just, like right now, there's nothing talking to them as they're speaking. Just then, I'm talking to the camera still, but in my brain. It's the same deal with subtitles. I need you guys to go back to the cafeteria. Like I'm saying that in my head whilst watching. These people don't have an inner monologue. Like there's nothing talking to them. Not necessarily talking to them, but like, you know, a little voice inside your head that when you talk or when you read stuff quietly, or like you have your thoughts throughout the day, you know? It's fucking weird, man. I don't know. I can't grasp the idea of not having an inner monologue. I think it's terrifying. Because like, is it just quiet in your brain? Is it just peaceful? Somebody said they think in like shapes and colors, which is what? I read another one where it was like they're a little more visual. Like if they read a book, like they have the ability to kind of read inside their head and they can visualize a little better, but at the same time, what?
I need you guys to go back to the cafeteria. Make a list of everyone who's there. We have to find the killer before lunch tomorrow.
We'll do it, Buffy. A list of all the students.
Yeah, Nancy was there. She's scary. And,
Say Nancy.
teachers too. Mr. Beach, he thought something about getting rid of all the students.
It's too on the nose, man.
I can't shut it out, Giles. It's like this invasion of my head. It's like there are these strangers walking around in there. Look at this. I can't even be around people anymore. Not that they're really clamoring to be near me anyway.
I love not being around people.
Even you.
I'm sorry, Buffy. It's hard for all of us. But Wesley and I are looking for a way to help.
But I'll be okay, right? I mean, even if you can't get rid of it.
We're fine. I promise. If it doesn't go away, she'll go insane.
Oh, you
I
had
think we
that
have
thought.
everyone that
She'll
was
go
in the
cuckoo for
cafeteria.
Cocoa Puffs.
I'll do some computer work, match it against the FBI mass murderer profiles, see if maybe we can rule some people out.
I'm still having trouble with the fact that one of us is just gonna gun everybody down for no reason.
Yeah, because that never happened in American high schools.
It's bordering on trendy at this point.
Besides which, Sunnydale High?
Fucking
Center
oof.
Evil and all that?
This is 1999, bro, and this shit is still fucking happening. 1999. 26 years ago. And the shit is still happening. It's just insane how you make progress a little bit. You go up and then you throw your fucking car in reverse and you drive backwards with no rear view mirror. And spoiler alert, None of us are tomater. None of us are tomater, man. We don't know how to drive backwards like that. This fucking country is driving backward. I think a lot of people are just driving backwards in general, all across the world. You still have school shootings, mainly. I think 99% are in America. That could be a made-up statistic in my own brain, but still, in America, you still have racism, hating somebody for the color of their skin without even taking the opportunity to get to know them. Did you guys see whenever it was recently with the fucking Super Bowl? How many people said they hated Kendrick Lamar's performance when all it was very descriptive in the body of work that he put together as a type of protest and everything else going around. It seemed a certain majority didn't like the halftime performance. And it's the people that got a profile picture of their fucking face with sunglasses on and their Chevy Silverado. I'm just saying. That just seems to be a trend. There's still school shootings. There's still racism. There's still homophobia. Why do you care if a man and a man want to have sex with each other or want to be in love? Why do you care if a woman and a woman want to do that? Because I guarantee if you're a dude against, same sex, you probably watch lesbian porn. Spoiler alert, that's people, gay people. You should also hate that. Like, keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. It's still a lot of shit. I mean, fuck, even right around the day before the Super Bowl, there were fucking Nazis in Cincinnati. Nazis, bro. What? It is 2025. How the fuck is that even possible? You still hate people for whatever God they believe in. Why the fuck do you care? Why do you care what people do in their own free time? Why do you care if people worship? Why do you care if somebody's different than you? Why would that keep you up? Not one time in my day-to-day life do I sit in this seat, do I lay in bed, do I watch TV and think about what the fuck other people are doing. Ain't got no effect on my life, bro. We're all here for one trip around the planet. One single solitary trip. Obviously, we have many trips around the sun because of our birthdays, but we got one go at this shit. That's it. You could die at 22 years old. You could die at 35. You could die at 70. You could die at 102. You can walk outside and get hit by a bus. You can be a bystander getting shot. You can be somebody inside of a fucking gang war. You can get struck by lightning, sucked up in a tornado, accidentally drown. You could wake up carbon monoxide poisoning, burn down. There's so many, plane crash, because there's enough of that fucking going around, car wreck. There's so many factors that could end this shit in a moment's notice. You could be critically ill in a hospital, laying on your deathbed. And I guarantee in that moment, you're not going to be given a flying shit if your doctor is a black man, if your doctor is an Indian, if your doctor is gay, what religion they believe in. You're not going to care because they're trying to save your life. Keep that fucking energy. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Because most of that shit's how you're brought up. And most people are raised to believe a certain way. I don't know. Just do better. Love each other. That's the talking point here for Buffy. Just love each other, man. Don't stop the violence. Stop the bullshit. I know this video will 800 to 1,200 views, but maybe the people that watch it, maybe you take something from it, and maybe you hate me for what I said. Maybe it gets you a little bit of respect. I don't know. What does it matter? Just be nice. Just ugh. Anyways, I just don't get it. That's all. That's the end of the rant. I don't want to spend too much time on it because this is at the end of the day a YouTube reaction video, but that's what it invoked in me, and I wish I could give you a little more passion from it, but like I said, I'm fucking sick, so like this is my cap, I think, for rah-rah and the troops. Oh, brother.
You had sex with Giles? You had sex with Giles?
It was the candy. We were teenagers.
On the hood of a police car?
I'll be downstairs.
Yes, she did.
You feel better.
Twice?
Okay, I've taken our list and narrowed it down to a dozen.
That shit'll sober you straight the fuck up right there, man.
Strong suspects.
God
Here are your
damn.
personalized assignments.
Ooh, I was hoping there'd be.
That's crazy. That just came to light for Buffy. What do you even? How do you even process that information? There's some dark thoughts in there. I'm pretty sure that girl said if it's a girl, she ain't gonna have it, but if it's a boy, something. Oh my god.
Coming along all right?
Yes, Buffy's being driven mad. We have no proof that this is going to work, and it still requires the heart of the second demon, which we have no idea how to get without the slow.
Negative thinking doesn't solve problems.
Wesley, I'll smack shit at you.
Get the demon heart. Burke.
God damn. Oh, Angel, what's up, baby? Yup. Yup. Why would this thing still be walking around? Wouldn't it go hide? I just love that they're fighting these. That is just, again, a Power Ranger ass villain. Where's Buffy's mom's room in this house? Is it this room? Oh, is it the bathroom across the hall? I just want to know the layout. Oh, shit. Oh, it's Angel. I thought it was Spike for a second. You made that much? All you need's a sip? Little foreheads. Everybody watching you forehead smoocher. Oh, God, get off me.
Ooh, Jello.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, genuinely. Y'all are looking for a school shooter and this brother just got sidetracked by Jello. Come the fuck. Get real, man. Oh, he had a Jonathan sweater on. She don't know what Jonathan looks like. Girl, why wouldn't you, like, get everybody to evacuate? Oh, show off your moves. I'm out. But at the same time, bro, fuck it. If I gotta show out, I gotta show out and show off a little bit.
I could have done that.
No, you couldn't have. I'm gonna kill the whole school, one bullet at a fucking time.
Stop saying my name like we're friends. We're not friends. You all think I'm an idiot. A short idiot.
I've never thought you were an idiot, buddy.
I don't think about you much at all. Nobody here really does. Bugs you, doesn't it? You have all this pain, all these feelings, and nobody's really paying attention. I'd rather do it this way.
They're gonna see Buffy up there with the gun, bro. Schneider'd eat that shit up.
I just wanted it to stop.
Yeah, well, mass murder, not really doctor recommended for that kind of pain. Besides prison, you know, it's a lot like high school, only instead of noogies.
What are you talking about?
Actions having consequences, you know, stuff like that.
I wouldn't ever hurt anybody.
Oh, it was just one bullet.
I came up here to kill myself.
Oh my God, you accidentally found Jonathan in the process. That's such a fucking wholesome, like, moment. But he did only have one bullet. Oh, no, buddy. Don't kill yourself at school. That's horrible. He's going to find... The fucking Jello's poisoned, isn't it? Xander's going to save the day because Joss Whedon's got a heart on for this boy. Rat poison. Kicking the lunch lady's ass is fucking crazy, son. That pisses me off. Xander done found out the solution by being a big bumbling idiot.
So you're feeling... Except he's starting to get that look. You know, like he's gonna ask me to prom.
Well, it'd probably be good for his self-esteem if you...
Oh, come on. What am I saying, Buffy? He's like 3 feet tall.
I'm glad to see you've recovered from your psychic
Come on,
encounter
Buffy.
more
You're
or less
better than
intact.
that right there.
Feel up to some training?
Sure. We can work it after school. You know, if you're not too busy having sex with my mother.
Oh, it hurts to laugh. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Oh, shit. It's fucking stupid. Biddy-bop-bop-bop-bop. And yeah, if you're not too busy having sex with my mom, I guess we could hang out and have a little dipsy-doo, duckaroo, talky talk there, buddy boy. Jesus Christ. Earshot has an 8.7, which is somehow an higher rated episode than episode 17, being Enemies. But a mouthless demon infects Buffy with an ability to hear everyone's thoughts. But what starts out as a useful power soon turns into a curse. See if we got some quick trivia through any of these. The final scenes in which Giles walks into a tree was not in the shooting script. It was a last-minute addition by Anthony Head, intending to provide the scene to be more comedic relief. According to Jane Epson, the fact that Joyce and Giles had sex under the influence of chocolate bars in Band Candy was confirmed because she had because she was shocked fans weren't sure about it. Yeah, bro, that's 100% what happened. It's clear as day. We all saw it. Yeah, we learned about this episode about the fact that Sunnydale has high mortality rates, the fact that they have an obituary section. Buffy's class discussing William Shakespeare's Othello in English class. Previous drafts of the script had them discussing Henry VIII or Catcher in the Rye, but Joss Whedon wrote the scene to make the tie into Buffy's feelings. Othello, a tragedy written by Shakespeare on 1603, has themes of passion and jealousy. Some good stuff right there. This was about a student planning to kill himself on the school's campus. It was filmed before the Columbine massacre, but it was scheduled to air a week after the shooting and was delayed until the next season. Due to the weapon he would have used, a sniper rifle, and the being in a clock tower, many people are under the mistaken impression that he was planning a mass murder. This was also contributed to the fact that Buffy did telepathically hear thoughts of somebody planning to kill them all, blah, 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 blah. So this was before Columbine. The Columbine shooting was April 20th, 1999. So this was filmed before then, because this episode released September 28th, 1999. Jesus Christ. Talk about bad timing. Then you really can't plan for something like that. Columbine was, just a horrible tragedy. Joss Whedon wrote 2 scenes of this, the scene in the classroom where Othello's discussed and the scene in the clock tower between Buffy and Jonathan. Come on down here for some of this stuff. Xander interrogates possible suspects for mass murders during an FBI serial killer prophet. Nicholas, the guy that plays Xander, would later become a reoccurring guest star on Criminal Minds in 2005, playing a computer expert who adds FBI profilers to catching serial killers. And that is what happened during this episode. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes almost of recording time. A lot of big talking points, including, hey, don't be a fucking piece of shit. Don't be racist and just love people, which I think is something fair to say to anybody at any given moment. But, yeah, this was a phenomenal episode. I don't think it's as good as the last episode in my opinion, but it's still a really good one. And I'm glad Buffy was able to stop Jonathan from doing that. And the lunch lady in the process trying to kill everybody with Jello is a nice little twist. The revelation, so to speak, of the relations between Giles and Mama Buffy, Mrs. Summers. I wonder what Joyce's maiden name is. I don't think they've ever said that. Not that it matters, but that's where my brain goes sometimes. I think for people who are in a dark place that have had those thoughts or have wanted to do something like that to a school or to any public place, there's no good outcome from it. Like, these people want to go off a bunch of people and then themselves, but, like, you don't gain anything from that. Like, sure, your name may be in the paper for a little bit, but, like, that's it. I agree with this post I saw a while back that was basically for shooters, for people that do this type of thing, we should never give the name of the person who pulled the actual trigger. I agree with that. If you're the person that went out and killed all those people, they shouldn't mention your name, because what you want is that notoriety. Talk about the people that was on the other side, the people that were affected, the victims. Speak their names, but don't speak the person that did it. They don't deserve the credibility. If you are somebody who does feel alone like that, like, reach out to people around you. I think a piece of advice that not a lot of people say is don't reach out to people you don't know. Don't reach out to celebrities or influencers. One, they may not even see your message, or it may not be the interaction you're expecting to have. Like, you don't actually know these people, even if you think you know them in your head. That can be a tough pill to swallow sometimes. Reach out to your family, to your friends, to school counselors. Find somebody who would actually be able to help you. Call hotlines. Try to find something to hold on to and go from there. Don't resort to doing the unthinkable, so to speak, I guess. But this was a really good episode. I feel a little more slow spoken. Normally I talk decently fast. Hopefully my voice is loud enough in this. From the recording here, it looks like it, but I don't know. I'm trying to position the mic a little closer because of the way my throat feels. And I'm going to get some rest tonight, obviously, and then try to record some more tomorrow for next week. But we shall see. All in all, thank you all for hanging out. I think moving forward, I don't think Faith should miss another I think she should be in every episode moving forward. And so should the mayor. I think from there we should really kick this into gear since it was an episode that was kind of delayed. And we should go from there. I think that should be the plan to see how this season pans out. But for now, I'm going to go and head out. I'll have links and everything in the description box down below. I'll have playlists will be up on screen. Tomorrow's episode Monday, whatever the fuck, episode 19 will be entitled Choices. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description. I already said that. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one, all right?